Hello everybody and welcome to the Ovation of the Seas, which is just starting its second Australian season with a call in Fremantle. She is still the largest passenger ship to ever visit Australia at 168,000 gross tonnes. So let's take a look on board and find out what makes her so special. So the first thing you'll notice on Ovation of the Seas is the sheer size and scale of the ship. She's really quite significant in terms of her appearance and her internal amenities. And you can see some of this in the main atrium area and where the shopping promenades are. And there are a lot of shops on board, including high-end designer labels. There's also a lot of eating options on board, and one such option is izumi, which is a Japanese cuisine, which is situated there by that main promenade. And this is just a view looking back at it from the promenade area. With such a large ship, you'll need to find your way around, and the ship has digital electronic wayfinders which help you find your destinations, and all of the lifts also have the day on the floor so that you can always work out what day it is when you're at sea. And the interior is a bit like a hotel on board the ship. There's lots of hotel style ambience, nice artworks throughout, and it's bright and airy, which gives it a very modern and clean appearance. And you can see some of the artworks here, including this fantastic installation over one of the staircases. Now, having a look at the passenger amenities, one of the areas is the Casino Royale, which has got the gaming tables and also the slot machines there for use when the ship is at sea. There is a spa facility on board, a very good spa facility, and it's called Vitality, and it includes a range of spa treatment areas, including couples rooms so that couples can have treatments in the same room together. And this image here gives you an indication as to the quality of the fit out inside the spa facility. There are a number of elements to the ship where you can enjoy indoor-outdoor activities, and here's one of the areas, a covered swimming pool. There's a solarium at the front of the ship, and then there's also this outdoor water park which has areas for adults and areas for kids to enjoy. And then the Northern Star, which is a pod-like structure on a giant arm that takes you into the air for a 360-degree view. The ship also has a flow rider and a simulator for skydiving, which you can see in the back of the photograph, and like all Royal Caribbean ships, she has a rock climbing wall. Also fun elements to the ship, including this giant panda artwork installation which gives Ovation of the Seas a unique appearance, and this combi van, and on the inside it is also used as a burger bar. Now, going inside the ship, you can see the bumper car arena, and this is a very interesting inclusion, something that people might not necessarily expect to find on the ship, and you can try your hand at bumper cars, which of course has the added challenge when the ship is at sea, but it also doubles as a basketball arena when not in use for bumper cars. We can now see the Royal Esplanade. This is really cool because it shows you the size of the ship. She's 18 stories tall and carries 5,000 passengers, so she'd need to be big, and to accommodate all those passengers, they have an extremely large show lounge at the front of the vessel, and this is where the Broadway shows are shown in the evenings, and they also use it for other entertainment throughout the day. And you can see the terrace seating there with the blue chairs and the fold down seating arrangement, and a very large stage. Now, another interesting feature is the Bionic Bar on board the ship. This was spoken about quite a lot when she made her maiden call to Australia last year, and you can use touch panel screens to order a cocktail, and the robotic barman here will actually make the cocktail for you. It has quite a lot of novelty value, although there are still a number of bars and lounges that are served by human bartenders, and one such is the Schooners, which you can see here, and it has that lovely nautical theme. But there are lots of bars, lounges and eateries on board. There's a Johnny Rockets, for example. There's a hot dog restaurant. There's places where you can have coffee. It's a really well thought out floor plan on the ship. Now, we have Jamie Oliver's, which is a celebrity restaurant on board the ship, celebrity chef Jamie Oliver, and here we can see the fit out, and it serves food that Jamie Oliver is well known for, so that's a nice little inclusion, and particularly in the Aussie market where Jamie's very popular. And of course the ship has a buffet restaurant, which we can see just one section of in this image here, and that's on the top deck of the ship. There are lots of other places for you to eat on board the ship. The main dining rooms are split into 4 different themes. One such theme is Silks, for example, which is the Asian-inspired restaurant on board. There's also an American grill and other options for people, including Wonderland, which is themed after Alice in Wonderland and gives people a unique dining experience. And so these 4 restaurants are allocated to you. but you can pick and choose a little bit when it comes to arranging your meal times on board. There are also lots of after-dinner entertainment venues where you can dance the night away and enjoy the ambience on board the ship. Bars and lounges hidden throughout the vessel to give her an intimate feeling, even though she is such a large ship. And so the fit-out on board is of a high quality, and the interior has a bright, airy, and modern feel to it. Even in the areas that are made to look older, the ship presents really well. So thank you for joining me on that tour of Ovation of the Seas. Hopefully we'll be able to bring you more footage of the cruise ship season in Australia as more ships come through. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Really sorry we weren't able to show you any cabins. The ship is sailing full, and so we couldn't get access to cabins on this particular tour.